Well, not super early in the morning, but it is almost 8:30. Today is the day that I might get my Invisalign removed. Today what they were saying is that they're gonna do like a scan to see where we are with my Invisalign. I did want to do more stuff with my teeth. Like, I do have a wonky tooth that I've showed you guys in the past. Yeah, I have a wonky tooth that I kind of want them to fix up and make it look like a canine because it is on the canine spot. And maybe with that they would actually make it look a lot better. So we shall see what they say inside. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I am back home now. Let me show you a kind of close-up of my teeth right now. Sorry if people don't want to see it, but like, this is a whole entire video about my Invisalign and my teeth, so I think you guys do want to see my teeth. So here you go. Okay, so here's how it looks like. Right off the bat, what I did tell them was this tooth here. I told them how it was too far back, like it didn't look like this side, and obviously there's a huge reason behind that if you haven't noticed it. Here's my canine, and here's my other canine. It's supposed to be right here. These two were switched at birth, I guess. I have no idea. I was gonna make this video like a actual sit down kind of video where I'm talking to you guys and it's like an actual video. I kind of want this to be a vlog kind of style video for my Invisalign journey and finishing off my Invisalign. I ended up telling my dentist about that tooth, and he was saying how that was the farthest we were able to make it go, and the bite itself already is the way they wanted it. Like, it is actually perfect. Like, the arch is how it is. Yeah, so he was saying that if they were to move this guy forward more, it would just like ruin the whole entire bite itself, and that because it is a kind of molar, they have 2 spikes for the roots instead of just 1, so it would actually come out more and show, like, it would just like, you'll see it receding, like the gum line will be receding more, and it just be a whole entire like thing that's bad basically. I remember in the beginning of my Invisalign journey, he did say how if I am not happy with that one tooth, we could always put a crown or a veneer over it to make it look like an actual canine, or what they call it is an eye tooth, I believe. And so that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do that next week. So I'm gonna include this all into this video because this is my entire like Invisalign, like finishing off my Invisalign. I'm getting a crown, and he says that that's the best option for what I want to do, so we're gonna do that next week. But besides that, they're also gonna give me retainers after the crown. If it wasn't for me getting the crown, they would have sent the scan, because they did scan my teeth beforehand to show them, which is what I show you guys right over here. They sent over this, they would have sent over the scan if I didn't want to get the crown, because that would have been for my retainers and I would have gotten them a few weeks. They didn't really estimate it a time when I would get the retainers, mainly because I'm getting the crown. So once I am getting the crown, they're gonna re-scan my teeth, send them to Invisalign, and from there I'm just going to end up, this is the confusing part that she told me, but I didn't quite understand, and I didn't want to be one of those people who are like, I still don't understand, when they're clearly saying that what I'm trying to get. What I was wondering the whole entire time is that I'm gonna tell you this right now, it's expensive. I am doing monthly payments, so it's not as bad, but the full payment is a lot. So the crown itself is $1,200, and then also for the retainer itself is $550, and that's gonna be my final retainer. I still have the attachments on my teeth because they want me to wear my retainers until I get the crowns, and I'm okay with that because I haven't been wearing them properly, so another week is okay with me. I think I basically said everything that I needed to say before I get my crown, as well as the mold for my permanent final retainers. Not permanent, they're just Invisalign retainers without the attachments. I kind of woke up a little bit later than I wanted to because my alarm went off, but I'm here at the dentist now. It's about to be 8:30. We're gonna get my tooth done. Okay, I am back from the dentist. Please excuse this mess right here. This movie over here. A lot of stuff happened just to do this crown, and also to like help me for my Invisalign stuff in the future. Kind of like I never done the research for a crown or like veneers or anything like that. I didn't know that they were going to freaking numb me. Do you see that? Do you see that? It's not that bad. I could definitely still talk, but it feels stiff and all that. It's just like they numbed right here, and I feel it a little bit on my nose. What they did today basically was that they did 2 molds of my teeth how they were before they like shaved down my tooth, and then they did a ton of photos, a ton of other molds without, like, once they shaved it down. And then they also did like impressions to do a temporary one. So right now I have a temporary one that looks just like my tooth from before. So I'm gonna show you that right now. It looks kind of smaller, to be quite honest, but it's freaking temporary. So there it is. There is that. Actually, this kind of hurts. They said in 2 weeks I'm gonna come back and they're gonna apply the real one, the actual one. And not gonna lie, this one feels super fake. Like, obviously it's not even my tooth, but like you could tell it's not your tooth, which is weird. I can't eat anything hard. I had to be careful with it, especially because of my Invisalign. They kind of like filed down that part of my Invisalign. Let me show you. It's kind of like gross, but let me show you. I did wet it a little bit, but this is how it looks. Yeah, they just filed that guy down. Yeah, just like that. When I go back, they're gonna put on the permanent crown, but they're also gonna do more stuff so it could look as natural and normal as possible, because that's what I want. That's like kind of also finalizing my Invisalign too. That's why this is in my Invisalign final, like, finishing, showing you guys everything. As you can see, there's this canine here next to the molar. The canine here, the molar, and then the molars in the front. So they're gonna turn this one here into the exact one as this one. And then this canine is gonna be filed down a little bit more, just so it could look like a molar. So the final product should look as normal as possible without like my smile looking like something's wonky over here. If you ever wondered how a crown feels like when they do it, like they shave down your tooth, you don't feel anything. You just smell the tooth getting shaved off. The payments, I do monthly payments with them. I didn't realize when it comes to a crown I would have to pay half. So yeah, that kind of like made a dent in my account, my bank account. Today is August 23rd. I wish I actually, wow, this lighting. Sorry, it's really cloudy outside. Today is the day I'm gonna actually get the crown put on, and they said they're gonna file the canine on the far back that's like switched. That's what's gonna happen today. My appointment is at 10. It's a Monday, and there's like, where I park, it says no parking 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I'm kind of gonna try to push it, and I'm gonna stay here until 10 o'clock. So I have 4 minutes left. Yeah, I'm gonna wait it until 10 o'clock because it doesn't even look like I could actually put money on the thingy. Okay, I finally finished with the dentist. Don't know how much you heard. I did film a little bit on my phone inside. We did have to numb my like this side of my mouth, just the top part. Mainly because as they took off the crown, they had to like remove some of the cement that was left over. And she went in with like a water gun, power water thingy. You know how it is for like the floors? She used that, but like on my tooth. I don't know what it's called. That was super sensitive, especially because I had like a little baby shark tooth. I like showed you guys on that. Completely done with that now. They put on the tooth, they cemented it. They went ahead and filed down the canine tooth as well as like other teeth. So when they put it on, they were kind of asking me like, how does the bite feel? And I was telling them like, oh, I can like feel this part or that part, or like it's touching here. So they went ahead and like filed some of my teeth down, like not a lot, but enough for me to be like, okay, yeah, I could feel my teeth on both sides now touching each other now.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah, sorry, Chris is here now.
With a bagel like always.
They went ahead and finished basically like setting the tooth on here, and then afterwards they just kind of like scanned my teeth for an entirely new retainer, like for my finished Invisalign, because this is still supposed to be my Invisalign like finishing my Invisalign plus the crown. I won't get my retainers for another 3 weeks, so this video, I have been filming this video for about 2 months already. Here's the new one right here, the crown. And then they filed this guy down right here, as well as all of these here. They look like an actual, like it looks proper now. I don't have a wonky tooth anymore. I still have little buttons there, so in 3 weeks when I go back for my retainers, they're gonna remove those right there, and then they're also gonna give me more whitening stuff. For the whitening part, they did say the crown does not obviously whiten my teeth widen, so they did say like my back teeth are a bit more yellow than my front teeth, so I could whiten everything and just maintain how it is in the front. So the back teeth that are yellow are gonna get whitened to look like the front teeth, and if they get too white, they said I could either get a new crown that's the same color or just drink a shit ton of coffee to just like maintain the color that I have right now, which I think that's a bit better because I always drink coffee. So I'll see you guys in 3 weeks. For you guys, it'll probably be a second. All right, it is a day where I get my little buttons taken off. It's the last day I'm gonna have these freaking things, and I am quite excited. Definitely put on makeup for the occasion, but yeah, these are how they are now. Little buttons there. I don't know if they're gonna look any different, to be quite honest, because we're just gonna get rid of those and they're gonna give me my retainers. So let's go do that. Also, it is September 20th, I believe. Definitely in 2 months. This took 2 months for sure. Are we finally ending this? I think my finishing Invisalign video is finally coming to an end. Definitely took 2 months to film this because I was not expecting it to take this long, to be quite honest. But yeah, okay, it definitely is like a few days later because I just didn't get around to finishing it off. Finally finished Invisalign, thank God. Because to be quite honest, I was getting kind of tired of it, but honestly, I get a straight smile. And it does actually look a lot whiter. They did take out the buttons. Let me just zoom you guys in on it. I did eat something right now, so if you see a little bit of bread, I'm sorry, but here they are. They took out all of the buttons already, so they all look like flat. Yeah, and as well as they look whiter too, which is surprising because I actually haven't whitened them, and they did give me whitening solution, so I will show you that. They gave me this kind of whitening solution. It is the 15% one. When I was getting the crown, they actually did give me I'm sorry, there's like a dog hair on my nose. When I did get the crown, they did give me whitening solution as well, so that I could whiten my teeth as much as possible until they give me the crown. But to be quite honest, I only did it like 2 or 3 times, and then I stopped because my gums were getting sensitive where I couldn't brush them properly because they were just too sensitive. I couldn't touch it at all with the toothbrush, and I have a soft toothbrush, so that didn't help at all. And I did let them know that happened, and they gave me the 15%. The other one was 35%. So they said for this one, do 30 minutes, and then if my gums could handle it, go ahead and do 1 hour. That's kind of the same with the other ones. I have the crown on already. I don't know when I updated you guys after this final one. I'm so sorry. Everything's kind of mixed together, so I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how this video is gonna be edited timeline wise because it's both on my phone and on my camera, so this will take me a while to edit. I hope you guys like this. The final appointment was basically me getting my retainers as well as getting rid of the buttons, which is, I just showed you guys that I got rid of the buttons. And they did give me some retainers. I do have retainers now. I'm not wearing them, but I do have 1 set. They actually gave me 4 sets. They are right in here. They still literally look like if they gave you more Invisaligns, but the difference with these are that they are much thicker and stronger, and it's gonna be a lot harder for you guys to put them on and take them off if you do not have any nails. So keep that in mind. You might have to buy one of those like picks to take off your retainers, but for me, I do have nails on, so I could easily take them off with my thumbs on like the back side where my molars are inside. They did give me a new Invisalign case, which I am using, and there is one of my retainers in here. So it is just a nice white one, and then inside is actually orange, and you can see my retainers right in there. Apparently this is the new version, and the other one was the older version. Quite like this, but I kind of like the other one too, so I probably would just like use both of them. For the whitening part, by the way, they did say I could use my retainers that I'm using right now, or I could use one of the other retainers that I have in here and solely use it just for whitening. And then when it comes to whitening, they also said that I can't have any coffee or tea, or I already said this in a video. I'll link all of my Invisalign stuff down below. It would be the recent one, or I think it might be in this one. I think it might be in this one. But I'll just say it in here because I don't know where I said it. When it comes to whitening, I cannot drink any coffee, any tea. I can't eat anything that stains my teeth. Basically what they said, whatever stains a white shirt, I can't have. If I am whitening my teeth for 2 or 3 days straight, I can't have any of that stuff for the next 2 to 3 days basically. So I would be on like a little diet, as I would call it, because those things are definitely on my like everyday kind of drinking and food stuff. The retainers, by the way, sorry, this is like going all over the place. Gave me 4 because you like, depending on how well you take care of them, I'm supposed to be wearing them the whole entire day for the first 3 months, and then after that it will just be solely just at nighttime. I haven't been doing that. I should be doing that, but I wear it the majority of the day. Let's just say that. Usually they say that after a year we switch off, depending on how well you take care of your retainers. You will switch them off, so you basically have 4 years of retainer set with you. I don't know what happens after 4 years. Kind of wondering that. I'm pretty sure you could just ask for newer retainers, but I'm like, honestly, I think as long as they don't break on you, you could keep wearing them until that actually happens. They also did give me the cleansing crystals. Not a fan of these, not going to lie. I rather just use like regular retainer cleansers. I still have some because I always use those. And then I also like using the regular hydrogen peroxide mixed with whitening, like not Listerine, but it's a mouthwash. Works the same. It definitely cleans it. Hydrogen peroxide and then the mouthwash makes it minty. Smells good. Definitely need that for sure because your retainers do stink after a while. Yeah, I think that is basically it. I will show you guys the before and after right here. I did have them in my Invisalign app, so it's not going to be the best quality. I'm so sorry, but you could kind of see how the difference is within a year and a few months. I did have to like wait a little bit, mainly because of my crown, as well as waiting for the retainers to come in, and then I had to push back some appointments for certain stuff for whatever reason that is. I really hoped you guys liked this video. I hoped this was very informative for you guys on what to expect when you're getting Invisalign. Obviously I will link my whole Invisalign journey down below. It'll be a playlist for you guys, or I'll have it up here on one of these sides. That basically completes my Invisalign journey, and I am very happy with where they are now compared to how they are then. What sucks though with my crown is that I can't whiten them as much as possible, but they are basically white. So as you can see here, my crown basically looks like my real canine, which is this one here, and here is the crown right there. Yeah. Okay, if I look different, that's because I definitely dyed my hair. Well, toned it. Also, spooky season is here because I'm uploading the 5th, I think. I ended up not showing you guys how I put them on, or like how I look like with them on. I feel like that's like one main thing I should be doing. So we're gonna go ahead and put these on and actually showing you guys. Did not even bother showing you guys how these look. Sorry, these are like, I need to clean these. They are a little bit dirty. Just ignore that, please. I don't know how else to show you guys that they're sturdy, but see right here, usually I could bend this to like mold to my molars because they kind of like go up sometimes. Let's put them on. It's literally not that hard, so just putting them on like if they were Invisalign basically. And then the bottoms. My lisp is coming out. There you go. This is how they look like with my retainers on. And now to take them off, because I didn't show you guys how I take them off. Tool. Kind of the same as Invisalign, but they are harder to take off. Especially the top part, I kind of have to like yank it, but You just gotta, you need more strength in it. That's basically it. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions about Invisalign, let me know down in the comments. That concludes this video. That concludes my Invisalign journey. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe down below and then turn on those post notifications so you know when I upload. And I'll see you guys on the next one.